Hi folks, hope you're okay today. It's good to be with you. I just want to make a video about Pentecostalism and anti-intellectualism. Some skeptic has said that they came from a Pentecostal background and left Pentecostalism and became an atheist, and they enjoyed the studying of Charles Darwin's book and all the rest of it. And I just want to say that there are certain branches of Christianity, like Pentecostalism, the charismatic movement, where there is a culture of anti-intellectualism. And if you've been in that culture and then suddenly you start to study and feel that maybe scholarship has been denied you to study, so you learn things that perhaps challenge your Christian faith, and then because it's been kept from you, you move in the more skeptical direction, then I want to say that anti-intellectualism is not true Christianity. That Pentecostalism and the charismatic movement need to develop and encourage people to study and do scholarship, and that you don't have to be anti-intellectual. Now, having said that, that's a broad term. There are theological seminaries and even universities around the world influenced by Pentecostalism, so it's a generalization. But there is a culture of anti-intellectualism on the ground within churches, generally speaking. And that's not good. It's good to study, not to the point where you're exalting yourself, you're exalting reason. But God does not put any store on remaining ignorant. So really I want to just say to Christians and skeptics out there that true Christianity is never anti-intellectual. Our Lord Jesus Christ was always questioning and debating with the Pharisees. The Apostle Paul was extremely learned. You go into the early church fathers. Irenaeus was a giant intellectual, and he's taking on Gnosticism. Tertullian, Justin Martyr, these were great thinkers. Origen, great thinker, great scholar in exegesis and studying of the scriptures. Athanasius was a mighty thinker. Sir Thomas Aquinas was a great thinker, and St. Augustine was a great thinker. Martin Luther and Calvin were great thinkers. Many of the reformers were great thinkers. The Puritans were great thinkers. John Owen, for example. The revivalists were great thinkers. Jonathan Edwards, George Whitefield, and John Wesley were great readers, great scholars. And then you have the 19th century B.B. Warfield, Charles Hodge on the Arminian side, Orton Wiley, many great thinkers, Bishop Lightfoot in the Anglican Church. We could go on and on and on. In the 20th century, early 20th century, you had Gresham Machen, you had Dr. Martin Lloyd-Jones, F.F. Bruce. I could go on and on and on and on and on and on. So I would just say that Christianity is not anti-intellectual, and if you want to see what a Christian intellectual is like, go on to L'Abri Fellowship, and there you will see many Christian scholars on there. Just go on to L'Abri Fellowship and you'll see what Christian scholarship is all about. Go to Covenant Theological Seminary, Reformed Theological Seminary, Westminster Theological Seminary, and there you'll find scholars that are studying the Bible but studying the scholarship of the day. And so I'd encourage you to think through these issues, and thank you for listening. Don't reject the faith because you've been in a group of anti-intellectual Christians. That's no reason to reject the faith. It's not representative of real Christianity. Real Christianity is never anti-intellectual. It's never over-intellectual, but at the same time it's never anti-intellectual. Alright?